Check, 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 check.
What up, people?
Check 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I put up 5 fingers, guys, because it's Cinco de Mayo. All right, cinco. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo.
And it's Taco Tuesday.
On the same thing. And we got Corona messing us up. Yeah, all that stuff. Anyway, you guys, what's up? I finally got outside today. That was fun. You guys, again, watching a few kids taught me that again, we are definitely spreading out like this because of all the workouts that you guys have been doing. And 2 that I'll bring to mind are Rocco and Leandre. I know that we talk about Leandre a lot, but okay, I got to see it. I legit know that. I mean, I've watched some film on Rocco playing, and I already told Rocco that I would be talking about him, so he knows. I'm not talking behind his back. Rocco and Leandre were the same player, basically. Maybe I would give the edge to Rocco because, he was kind of bigger. Now, 2 months later, after all these days, it's like this different. It's crazy different between them. All right. So, Rocco got a little worse because he hasn't been working out, and Leandre's gotten a lot better. So this is the time. And because we have 1 more month remaining, I think we have about, how many more days do we have? 25 more days before they ease restrictions. They say that they're going to go into phase 2 probably this Friday. All right. So we're going to be easing ourselves out of this. But, things aren't really going to get really back started up until at least May 31st. So what I want you guys to do is start cramming right now. We ready now? You got it. So start cramming right now. All right. And I'm going to help you guys out some more. So let me think. Is it time to talk about that? Yeah. All right. So we don't have any isolation workouts tomorrow because it's Wednesday, only Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday for that. But what I'm going to do now, I'm going to start it on Thursday. All right. Again, when restrictions ease up on Friday, I believe that I'll be allowed to do some distant learning private sessions. All right. And I'm going to add 5 private sessions per day. Again, I can get like 12 feet away. Basically, I'll just be like a person passing by in your neighborhood, walking by, because, you see all those people every single day. I'll just stop and I'll watch basically and talk to you like through a fence or whatever we have to do. I can wear a mask, whatever. So we're going to start that. I'm going to get the information out to your parents. I want you guys, if you want one of those, they will cost $50, but you can have multiple kids in those as well. I'll be doing them at 8 o'clock, 9:15, 10:30, and then what's the next one? 11:45, and then a 1. All right, that's a lot of things in a row. Then I have the isolation workout at 3. Then I have this show at 5. Then I have the Zoom at 5:45. So basically, that is my entire day, and I will devote it to just you guys. All right, and I'm doing this because, again, this is a monumental moment, 1. And 2, I think that it's going to take a lot of effort on our part to go forward, to get through this. And if I'm not running my hardest, I think you guys won't run your hardest. So I'm going to run my hardest. If y'all want to come with me, okay? And we're going to get through this because there's a whole bunch of lazy people right now sitting on their butts. All right, there's a whole bunch of them. All right, and maybe you guys can't get that good. But if you guys get at least the same, you're going to be getting better than they are because they're all getting worse. But I think a lot of you guys are actually getting better. All right, so you're going to be basically doubling your efforts right now, and we might as well go full speed ahead while they're stopped. All right, they're just chilling at the rest stop. Let's go full speed ahead. And if you don't have a daily workout book, I'm offering for anyone that does a private session. Again, I'll tell the parents about it tomorrow, but you can tell them today if you want. Anyone that buys a private session for $50, you also can have a chance on that same form to buy the textbook, not for $150, but it'll get reduced to $120. So you get, 20% off. All right. So that's extra incentive to do these private sessions as well. All right. Whatever it takes. And it's first come, first serve because there's not that many times. So whoever snags the spot, it's gone. All right. So I'll be driving around everywhere doing that. And now it is quiz time. Say it, display it, then play it. What you got, Ken?
Level 1, guys, is
pen.
take out a pen and paper if you haven't.
If you haven't
already done it. We went over yesterday. We'll go over it again. Level 1, tough. Lots of cones. Remember, it's the three different dribbles through each cone. The chair dips, 2 chairs. You're lifting yourself up and down. The 5-minute jump rope. Try to get through the whole jump rope.
Blake did it.
Good. I saw that. Good job, Blake.
Yeah.
And the divine drill. We do that all the time. We can get a lot better at that as well.
I would love for someone to just describe that perfectly for me.
Okay, level 2 is smart. We got the point guard advanced ball ahead. All right. Half court game. We got the tiered free throws, one of John's favorites. And we got the 5-second count extension. All right.
Again, just videos to explain those things.
Record it and explain it to us. Level 3 is technique. Inverted Euro, post progression, triple cross push shots, and then the curl jumper series. All right. And then the last one is level 4, which is fun. We got clap game. We got fake reverse layup, ankle breaker crossover, and then perfect ambi free throws to 10. And the hand behind your back.
All right, that's good enough. All right, so you guys should be going on through those, trying to get through all 16 if you can. If you give a bad explanation, it's all good. All right, just try your hardest, and it's a quiz. So show me how well you can remember what I say, even if you're like quoting it word for word, like Ian sometimes does to me.
No, Troy, I won't repeat it. Just look at the video over again.
Oh yeah, you get to rewind the video afterwards, or you can even rewind it now. No,
you could.
Maybe you could. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But then you wouldn't make it to the Zoom one time.
So watch it after we're done, and then we'll go and go over it.
Wait till later.
Wait till later, Troy.
You want to book me up real quick? Give me a book. All right, let's start with this workout stuff. Gonna start with the elementary school. So if you have your book and you're part of 1st through 4th grade, the elementary school workout for the day. Just the one that I want to focus on. This is team practice day, and for the team practice, the one thing that I want to work on is out of the 6 drills, this one is with 10 seconds left. It's a situational one. With 10 seconds left, what are we going to do for offense, and what are we going to do for defense? So if we're on defense with 10 seconds left and it's a tie game, what are we going to do? What is the game plan? Again, I will retell you guys this stuff in the game, but I want you guys to know why, because I hate when I'm like saying something in a game and someone goes, well, why? And I'm like, there's no time for that right now. All right, you got to just go. All right, so there is no why for the game time, and sometimes we can't call a timeout. So I need you guys to know what you're going to do ahead of time. And sometimes you're not on my team. So for high school, for college, you guys need to know what you're going to do in certain scenarios. So for this particular scenario, again, think about it all. All right, if we are on defense with 10 seconds left and they have the ball, all right, when they get the ball, we want to make sure that we don't foul them. We don't want to give them a wide open layup, and we don't want to give them an easy shot as well. We want to contain them, stay in front of them. Don't reach when you're full court, because that will give them a layup. All right, stay in front of them. Stay in front of them. So right when they shoot a shot, whenever they happen to shoot a shot, your hand is up in their face to make it a shot right there. All right, so that's all that they see is your big old hand. All right, and you don't foul them. You make them beat you in a tough way. All right. When we're on offense, however, we want to make sure that we get by our man. If we get by our man, we're set. Because if we get by our man, then someone else has to help. When someone else helps, now they're in a scramble situation, and we can hit someone for a shot. We want to shoot the ball. I would say get the best shot that you possibly can quickly. All right. You would hate to give them shoot the ball within 8 seconds left and then let them have time to come back down for a last second shot. But you also want to get yourself into position to get the offensive rebound and maybe tip it in. Yeah. So if you're shooting around 3 seconds left, that's optimal. Because you can't, unless you have Jordan or Kobe Bryant on your team, you can't just wait till the last second and then be able to just step back and get an open shot or a shot contested that you can make. Yeah. So that's hard to do. So for you guys, I would say try to penetrate. For us, we like to do tangent in the last second so we get a double pick up top. It's a very confusing play, and people like to double team us. And then there's a split action too, and there's people in the corner. So we have 5 different options. All right, get something really, really quick, get something off the sprint, and hopefully we have a good enough point guard to be able to do that. All right, so that's what we would do in that situation for offense and for defense.
Zoom update yesterday. Pretty good. We still have a few people who don't do all the drills all the way through.
Oh wait, and what's his name? Troy. Okay, you've messed up the first 20 seconds every single time. Can you at least be perfect for the first 20 seconds? All right. How long is the workout? 3 times how many? 12?
Yeah.
So 12 minutes. Give us the first 30 seconds. It's 12 minutes, guys. I'm not asking for 3 hours. You should be close to getting perfect on this, but no one's further than 8 minutes, right?
No.
All right.
So, Troy, come on, man, step it up.
All right. So that was the Zoom update. All right. Today's quote. This is a big one. I met with Ben, or I saw Ben, and I thought about him on this one. All right. He's a senior right now. There's no real reason to extra try hard. Probably not going to get a scholarship at this point. So what he's thinking is, let me just call it in whatever. And a lot of our people, they aren't putting themselves out there. All right. The quote of the day is "Go for it." All right. You want to go for it, and you can't be afraid to put yourself out there. All right. You can't be afraid to be great. All right. So I was one of those players actually, afraid to be great. You might not notice now, but I had zero bravado in college. All right. Any kind of chance that I had to go in and dunk it or whatever. No, my first thought was take care of the ball. Let's not make a mistake, John. Let's never make a mistake. All right? You got to put yourself out there. And Ben is my example because he never made his high school team. But since I would say his sophomore year, he should have made a team. Right? And some of that was because personality issues, things like that. But I think a lot of it was the coach is not an idiot, okay? He knows all 15 players aren't the best players. Probably the last 5 are some of the bad players, right? But who's he going to keep? Who does he want to keep? He wants to keep people who make his team better, all right? And who would be a great person to make the team better? Probably a kid who worked out at 6 in the morning and cared that much. Probably a kid who was so dedicated to the game that even if he didn't get playing time, he would still love it. That seems like a kid, right? That I would take. Well, guess what? Guess what? Ben was that player. Yeah. But the coach didn't know. Nope. And Ben didn't want to tell him. I'm not saying you got to brag about it, but you got to make sure that coach knows how hard you're working. I mean, you got to spread the rumors. Yeah. Something, you get it going. That's why I say you got to put yourself out there. So put the videos out there. Leandre, he's putting himself out there. So, when he gets in 5th grade and he's one of the best players in the whole state, it's going to be amazing to look back at his videos. You're going to be like, that's the kid that averages 40 points a game when he was little. Oh man, he wasn't even good then. But you're going to see the progression. So he's putting himself out there. He's putting himself on display, and he's not embarrassed to put himself out there. He's saying, this is who I am. He's there taking the test. So now when we ask Ben to work out, he doesn't, or to put his videos, he says he does a workout in the mornings, does a workout then. But I think what he's thinking is if he put his workout online, I would judge him. Kendrick would judge him. You guys would judge him. Maybe his friends would judge him and say, oh, this isn't good enough. Maybe. I don't know.
Or he was like, damn, Ben, you were telling the truth.
I have no clue why he's not posting them. All right. And with Finley not posting her stuff, she posted stuff that one day just to shut us up. And was like, here's what I'm doing. right? But I mean, like, put yourself out there, because now we have our 3 people doing the Chastain Challenge, and they are posting their stuff. So if they don't post it, they're gonna look like the one guy who didn't do it.
Yeah.
That pushes you forward so much so that, I mean, you're gonna need it, basically. All right.
And you guys. Speaking of that, all right. So
go for it.
Go for it, guys.
Go for it.
Speaking of the Chastain Challenge, I like how you guys are pushing each other to do it. It's turning out really, really, really great. I just have to say, I keep saying that I enjoy watching you guys work the way you guys are. It's really good to see, especially Leandre. It's amazing how much you're improving and how hard you're working. So you guys keep up the homework videos, keep posting, and keep improving. It's showing. It's really showing. So good job, guys.
So this is a pretty complicated thing that we're doing here, asking you guys to do homework, to have you guys do links. Obviously, the live stream is the most demanding thing of all the things that I'm doing for you guys throughout the day, and Kendrick's doing for you guys throughout the day. The Zoom workout, that 12 minutes that we're asking for, pretty small, right? But it's physical, right? And we're right there looking on top of you, right? But again, it's not as much as the live stream. Then the private sessions, it's usually just me just doing what you guys asked me to do, more or less. So it's not like as great as these things at all. But the live stream stuff, it's the upper echelon of everything, because it's completely on you. All right. And during this quarantine time, especially, it affects people different ways. And someone got back to me. They said how their kid wasn't handling it, and they finally just wrote me. They're like, John, the reason why you're handling it was because you're strong mentally, and a lot of people just aren't like that. So you guys who are doing this, realize how strong you guys are mentally. You guys doing this right now.
Yeah.
You guys can learn this way, and then let's say that you're doing the Zoom stuff. Now you're learning this way. Mm-hmm. Some people like this but don't like the Zoom, right? And then some people don't like the private sessions. But now if you come at it doing this way, now you're basically saying, any way that you want to give it to me, I'll take. All right? If you're willing to take nickels, dimes, pennies, and whatever, and you're not like, hey, don't give me pennies. Hey, don't give me. No, you're willing to take any kind of money, any kind of way, you're going to be rich. Yeah. So in this regard, be rich. All right. Next workout for you guys. It is for the middle school. It's 2-on-2-on-2. I mentioned it yesterday, but I shouldn't have. Sorry, I jumped the boat. It's 2-on-2-on-2 triangle. For this drill, it's a very complicated drill where we have one-on-one full court. All right. And with the one-on-one full court, it's like 3 different drills, okay? 3 different drills in one. For the one-on-one full court, it's like me and Kendrick going one-on-one together, and I got to get by him, dribble past him, and then pass the ball ahead, either to the right wing or to the left wing. And then I'm going to try to cut on him and try to get by him. And he's going to try to jump in front of me to try to go to the ball side to show me he knows how to play defense. That's one game out of the 3, right? Pretty simple, right? All right. The second game is me and him one-on-one with the screen down, okay? Now I'm going to go to the opposite. So if I pass to the right, I go to the left block. And then I'm going to stay on the left block, and then the opposite wing is going to screen down for me. When he screens down for me, I'm going to get underneath the basket. I'm going to use this screen. The wing that I pass the ball to, he's going to dribble up. Then I come off the screen, and it's me and Kendrick one-on-one. All right? And the other 2 guys get out of our way. So that's the second game. Then the third game happens as soon as I catch the ball off the screen, and we're playing one-on-one with 1 dribble, 2 dribbles max, something like that, and I go up and I shoot it. The 2 people who were the wing guys, now they're on the free throw line and out of bounds on the baseline. They now crash the boards to get a rebound for their game, and whoever gets the rebound goes all the way full court to go try to score while the other one tries to stop them. And after that, we just repeat, all right, where everyone just switches positions and goes. So it's a very complicated drill. It should be fast, but just the fact that it takes you guys so long to understand it is very interesting. But it should help you guys with new plays that we give you. It should help you guys in high school when you guys get there with the complicated drills. It should help you guys in college, all right, because it's a complicated drill doing 3 different things, and you have to understand what your partner's doing. You have to get stuff fast and be able to do things in a correct fashion, like use the screen correctly, play defense correctly, how you're going to come off it, pass it correctly, how you're going to rebound correctly. It's a great drill, 2-on-2-on-2. All right, that's what we have. And then it's you.
All right. The leaderboard. I told you guys about it yesterday. Leandre, Finn have moved it ahead of everyone.
Is Gavin close?
Gavin is getting close. Gavin is getting close. He's but you got to understand, Gavin missed a lot of sessions when we were practicing. So
during the regular
year. So it's
catch-up time.
It's catch-up time for Gavin. But you're going against Finn, who is just knocking things out. So use that as a challenge as well, guys. Use the attendance as a challenge as well to catch up with the person ahead of you. All right, and check out the attendance. Look at it. Leandro looks at it all the time. That's how he knows where he's at. So use that as a challenge as well. All right, guys?
All right. Now let me read from the Cinco de Mayo page. And this book is actually Cinco de Cuatro of 2021. Since, again, we're a year ahead. I gave you guys the books early, but it's okay. All right. The story goes like this. All right. There's working hard to improve, and then there's working to showcase your prowess. What that means is this. All right. You can work hard to get better, or you can try really hard to show people how good you are. All right. And both are cool. All right. All the workouts that we do. And then the other one is like all those top AAU teams when they get you in front of coaches. All right. I'm trying to get people to leave. Who's that? Oh, we'll figure it out. Hey, someone take care of the leading thing. All right. We'll do it. All right. But so there's working hard to make yourself better. And there's working hard to make coaches see you. You should spend more time working on your skill than worrying about which tournaments that you go to, especially if you're an 8th grade or below. All right. There's time for that. But that time's way later. All right. And both are eventually needed for the top tier athlete, but the showcase must come much after. Work hard to build your fortune before cashing out your chips. What that means is you don't want to spend 1 year in our program and then go, oh, I can make this competitor's team now. Thank you so much for the hard work, John. I'm now a 5th grader who's on the top 5th grade team. And then we'll see you 2 years later and you're on the bottom 7th grade team. Because you didn't continue to work out. Yeah, you won 5th grade. Good job. But which grade do you want to win? And the answer should be I want to win 12th grade so I can make a college team. So you want to keep working and keep going up that mountain. And you want to do that so that the coaches can see you then. You don't want to be a great 6th grader or a great 7th grader. Nah, you want to be a great 12th grader, a great college person, so that then you can go pro. So you want to work hard until you're ready to showcase. All right, and then the showcase period is when you stop improving. There's a time for kids to do this, but that time is not 8th grade or earlier. All right, so make sure that we are working hard, but we don't have to worry about the showcase. Worry about who sees you, things like that. I mean, coaches don't even go to 8th grade and younger events. Like, it doesn't happen. All right, and while those people are showcasing themselves in high school, good for you. You get to stay home and get better. All right, let them showcase. Let them jack up like 20 shots a game. For your hour, you can work out during that hour and get 500 shots for an hour. All right, so you keep catching them, keep surpassing them. All right, trust me, guys. Do not showcase your talents until you're a junior, maybe a sophomore, maybe. All right.
My stock exchange. So it's not so much as someone who needs to, who I'm disappointed or anything like that, but I need Blake to step it up with the jump ropes. I saw the video, but I know you can get better at it. So use that as a challenge for you.
And specifically, what we mean is this. All right. I got a new wallet. Hey, it's weird. I'm not gonna keep it maybe, but still, if I were to take it as a jump rope, the way that you're jump roping right now is like this. Mm-hmm. What I want you to do is to go like this and throw the thing hard. All right. Yeah. Now, if I were to throw this wallet down softly, yeah, it would land in his lap. But I want to act like I want to throw this thing as hard as I can, like through his body. All right. And you want to whip that thing around so fast. And I think some of it is a fear of like maybe hitting your legs. Man, I had so many cuts on my legs when I was growing up from jump roping.
That's all right. That's how you get better.
Who cares?
That's how you get better.
You can't be scared of that thing, okay? And Jack sucks at it.
Yeah.
I'm talking about just the speed.
Yeah.
Cam sucks at it, but then Blake does a double jump.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Double jump each time. And then Gabby's the same way too, slowly.
Yeah.
All right? You got to go fast. Flip that thing around.
Yeah. And then I really don't have any surprises for my players, but just like I mentioned the few people earlier.
Who would you invest in?
Oh, right now I'm investing in.
They have to continue going. They're already high. They got to get higher. Who you going to invest in? Who's going to get better this week?
I really think Leandre is going to get even better.
You think he's going to step it up more than anyone else? I think he's going to
step it up.
He's already at the top.
I think he does not go. I think he's not going to stop.
He's going to go. There's another level?
I think it's another level for Leandre.
Okay. You know who I'm going to say? Okay, I got to say someone. I think, man, I'm going to say Zach.
Oh,
I pulled that out of nowhere. No, I just saw Zach. He looks like he's getting back into things.
Wow.
I'm saying Zach's going to come out of nowhere and do a little bit of something. I'm going to see.
Okay.
That was a tough pick, huh?
Okay.
It's a bold pick.
That was out of nowhere.
I know. That's what I do. Anyways, last drill for you.
You're right. I am, Gavin. I am riding them high stocks right now.
Well, he knows about stocks. You don't want to just invest in like Apple and McDonald's and stuff. You got to invest low so that when they make big bucks, then you get a bundle. But this dude's saying Apple's going to double their pay.
Hey. They do it every year.
The stock market, man, that's tough. All right. Anyway, last drill for the high schoolers. Okay, and I know I always say all the high schoolers one since I actually have their book open. All right, we are on the Tuesday one. For them, it's one-on-one cutthroat is how they start practice. That's what the team warm up. Then the team offense is the end of play scenario where we do 180 tangents. Then we do team defense, which is double the post on the dribble. Then comprehensions where we talk about stuff. We're going to do the outlet pass with our back to the sideline. Then the situation one is the one I want you guys thinking about. So I'll talk to that one in the end. Then we would finish practice with the scrimmage, 10 plus seconds, down by 3 with free throws, going full court live. All right. And live means when you see live in the book, that means that you can run the baseline. And usually the clock's running too. A dead ball is when the clock stops and you can't run the baseline. All right. That's the difference between that if you guys are looking. For the situation, though, it is miss a free throw on purpose because you need to score. Now, I know I spoke about this a couple weeks ago, but I want to talk about it again because I saw Finn's video where he's describing it, kind of screwing it up. All right. So when you shoot a free throw, one, got to get your rebounders there. All right. And you can miss it to either way, but you want to make sure that the ball pops up. All right. So when you miss it, I saw Mark Price did this one. That was amazing. He's a 95% free throw shooter, and no one expected it. He dribbled. He normally dribbles like 4 times. What he did this time is he dribbled 3 times. On the 4th one, without even looking up, he blitzed the ball off the front of the rim, caught it as he ran in, scored a layup before anyone came in the lane. And everyone was like, did he just miss? And it surprised the heck out of them. So 1, make your free throws a lot so that people don't expect the missed free throw. But 2, hitting the front of the rim is probably for like pros. I mean, that's tough. Yeah. I would aim for the back of the rim and even off the backboard first. So I would try to bank it off the backboard, but miss it 5 inches to the right or 5 inches to the left. That way, with the bank shot, you get extra time for people to come in to make it a scrum. Scrum is like from rugby. All right. And then when you bank it off, throw with some arc. So again, they have more time. The more time that you give them to come in, the better. Arc, hit the backboard, then hit the side of either way of the rim. And then you can't cross the lane until it hits the rim. So be really careful of that. And the outside people from the 3-point line can't come in either. All right. So that's how you want to miss. And once you do that, again, if there's little time left, you have to know exactly how much time is left. If there's 1 second left, you put that ball back up. Try to get fouled too. If there's 3 seconds left, you can look for shooters to catch a shot. So the outside people should be spotting up then. So that's what we want to do then.
Yeah, Gav, it is a little risky, but at the end of the game, that's what sometimes you got to do.
You have to do it. Anyways, before we get there, no time for questions or doing all the drills or even all the challenges. But I mentioned the challenges before. I want you guys to also watch the movies. Okay, if you haven't watched the movie, I haven't gotten into those this month, but I think I saw most of them.
Yeah.
I think maybe one I haven't seen. So I'm gonna try to watch the movie for this month. If you want to watch extra ones, you can. We might repeat through that if we ever have an empty day again. All right. But for you guys, we are on our way to what you got?
Hey, you know what time it is?
Is it Dame time?
No, it's not Dame time. It's Zoom time.
Zoom time. All right, we will see you guys there. Make sure that you guys try as hard as you possibly can. All right, y'all.
All right, guys.
Peace.
See you.
See you in a second. Can't say they do it. Okay. How many people in the studio? Plenty. Some people still know.